Sia.
Hi, I'm Sakshi. Hi, I'm Simon.
Welcome to the Talent Zone world.
As you all know, today is Talent Zone first anniversary.
I feel so excited. Talent Zone means a lot to me.
That's right, Sia. But sometimes I wonder that how did Talent Zone start? So today we'll tell you the story of Talent Zone.
That sounds interesting. I would like to know.
Now let's call upon Reena Auntie and Anu Auntie, RTZ creators. Yay!
Hello.
Hi.
Have a seat.
Hello.
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 So first of all, I would like to congratulate you for 1 year of your Talent Zone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And how do you feel on this occasion?
Oh, we feel so excited. First of all, to see you here again.
Yeah.
It's such a lovely feeling.
Our rock stars.
After such a long time.
Yeah, after such a long time.
Exactly.
Right. And we feel so excited. It's like when you ask this question to me, it's like a movie flashing through, and then it's like a roll of a camera, and I can still remember the first day when we were like excited plus nervous.
Of course, yeah. But
Yeah,
now
today
we
we
know
made
now.
those caps.
Oh, you remember? Very good.
And the glitter and then you made stars.
But you know, that time we never really thought we will reach this far. When we were starting, for us at that point it was like let's do and see, and yeah, we have come a long way and it feels amazing.
Thanks to the lovely kids like you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. How did your background and how did you feel now? Background.
It's a roller coaster ride. I would start first. I was a science student, just like you, small tiny kids. I used to dream about as if I would become a doctor, which I never could study. And then I started.
Those days it was all about becoming engineers or doctors.
One son and one daughter. One will become engineer. My brother never became engineer, and I never became a doctor. Yeah. So it was like, yeah, those times were I was very studious and all. But then IT came. I started liking the IT world. And I worked for almost 10 years in IT. Not that I was not enjoying that, but thanks to my daughter, lovely angel Sia, who came in my life, and it made me realize that yeah, I probably want to do something else. I cannot enjoy the monotonous life. I'm so sorry, but I'm not saying that IT is monotonous.
But I'm sure many of them will agree.
Yeah, and maybe thanks to my partner, my husband Pankaj, and the second partner Anu. First he allowed me to do whatever I wanted to do, and then she gave me the courage that come on, let's do something.
Yeah, and in my case also, it was like I did engineering, I did MBA, and I worked in Infosys for 6.5 years, and yeah, there was this point where I had to decide whether I have to continue or what, and I felt that okay, I'm enough of IT. I have to do something I like, and dance was always my passion since I can ever remember.
So
I think.
that's why you're a dance teacher. Yeah.
Yes.
And then Reena Auntie's teaching and then
Yes, so that's how. So dance was, it's like my soul connection, I say. It's like, it's my identity now.
Like
I think everyone say, Acha Anu hai to dance, it's like that. So and then yeah, we had a chat, and then I think basically we found each other. That also helped us to take this decision that we have to do something else.
Yeah, when you say it's my soul, probably it takes time to identify. Probably you guys are lucky, you get so much of freedom to do what you want to do now itself. Like we were so career oriented, this, that, and all. Promotion every year. I used to go to my HR head and ask him, why not this year?
Yeah. I know, those were like crazy times.
Anu Auntie, many people say let you lose yourself and dance. Do you do that?
Yeah, actually, there's a very famous quotation also where it said that, just let loose and dance, or, dance like no one's watching. Or even there's a quotation which says that, lose yourself to dance and it will help you find. So I think I agree with all of these, because ultimately, see, in fact, not just dance, I think any art form.
Yeah.
It basically, it helps you find yourself. You know what you are. It's not just about doing something, but it's all about, finding yourself through it. So I guess, and you people seem to be having some chit chat among themselves. What is there some conspiracy like it always happens?
Yeah, I think I think very few when you say that you can find yourself what, let's say she is dancing and she enjoys dancing and all that, and now she thought probably she can have a career in it. In the similar way, when I remember an example, sorry to interrupt, but then when Sia used to go to school, she used to love to go. She was never a crying baby and all that, but then slowly, once she started saying, no mama, I don't want to go to school, and more often and often and often, she was kind of rejecting to go to school, and then I went to principal of Sia, and then I asked.
She's so amused listening to her own story.
She's always happy. Yeah, and then her principal said, probably I might have not shared this story with you. Her principal said, Anu, that what are you doing at home with her?
No,
she's too happy at home that she doesn't want to she doesn't enjoy the school environment. So that time I realized, because that time I was working, I used to come back home, and then whatever time I had, I used to spend with her, doing lots and lots of activities, Many of the parents do that, but probably I love, not only with her, her friends and all, my kids who were in neighborhood and all. So I thought, I enjoy this more than my, full-time job. I like this part-time thing. So I thought, okay, do something which you love. And I'm very content after a year.
Of course. I think that is
everyone, and then we have fun, do craft.
Yeah, so do whatever you like to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Find your way to go.
That's great. And anything else would you like to say?
I think, probably one thing about how our partnership started, because I think that is one question we get from many people, that how did you both act? In fact, there's a funny thing I now remember, actually, like many of the people who are watching this also would be knowing we are neighbors, and I remember a couple of people asking that, did you take houses next to each other because of talent zone? And I think that was a very funny question, because obviously it wasn't like that. But then we were neighbors, and we were good friends. Like, of course, we stayed next to each other. But then I was not in Hyderabad for a few months, and that time I had
Went to Australia.
no, I was in Sweden that time.
Oh,
Australia, I was,
Sweden.
yeah. So from there we used to keep in touch, and then I was chatting with Reena one day, and I told her I resigned from Infosys, and so she asked me, okay, what next? So I told her I want to do something related to dance, but I haven't really decided. So then Reena was like, okay, I have this idea about doing a summer camp, because summer vacations are coming soon, and that's how basically the partnership started, because we started discussing, and then when I came back we discussed it further, and we used to ask, karna hai na, and we were like, nahi, karna hai. We knew we had to do this.
Yeah. And probably I wanted to do it from long time.
Yeah.
Something. I never had an idea what to do and all. I wanted to do something for kids, definitely I had that thing which always used to push me that to go out, do something, go out, do something. But then probably never had enough courage to start something alone, thanks to my partner.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
She gave me courage because she's a very balanced person, and then
You both are balancing in the same thing.
Yeah, we actually you said a very good thing here, that we kind of have qualities which balance out. Like, I think, like they say, life partners finding each other. It's almost like that, I guess, where we have qualities where which fits in perfectly with each other. So I think that worked very well for us.
You want to ask something? No, you can.
You can ask
This is so
for
wonderful.
How do you feel being partners?
Oh, of course, it feels great. And one thing I really, I should say this, that I really think I had a big advantage of having a partner like Reena, is that she knows the pulse of kids. And when I say knowing the pulse of kids, I don't mean she can play with kids, that I think many people can do. And I'm sure not just me, but all the parents of Talent Zone, like, I haven't been able to come since a while now, and so there are some whom I don't know, but I'm sure they, and even the ones who used to come earlier agree with this, that she knows exactly what kids like, what they don't like, how to teach them something, what method should be followed, what concept should be followed, doing what, maybe they will learn something better. That knack, I think, is a very unique quality which very few people have, and I think in a venture like Talent Zone, that really works a lot. So that is one advantage. And second thing, she's so hardworking. She's my neighbor, so obviously,
So you
I'm very
together
lazy.
and
You're praising her.
No, please. She is very hardworking. I'll tell you why. You know, whenever there's any event or, you know, something special in
She
Talent
works for
Zone.
everything.
Yeah, and say for example, you know, we had this food chain show
She made
recently.
everything for that.
She made, and she's so quick. Because we are neighbors, we keep visiting each other. So she tells me, Anu, I'm thinking of doing something like this, and I would say okay. And if I go to her place after 1 hour, most of the things will be done. She and even Sia, in fact, you know, even she's like, you know, so excited about all this, and I would like, ये कर लिया एक घंटे में, and I would be like, my God. So you know, to have that kind of a partner who's so hardworking, it rubs into you as well. So I think that also really.
For my partner, you know, it's self-praising happening here. But yeah, we do. We are so proud. We are so proud to having each other. She is so cool. You must, you know, you will probably see me getting panic on something.
Yeah,
You see?
She obviously will be saying.
Like
Yeah.
what to do now? Shall we make this?
we
Shall we
have
not
so
make
many
this?
beautiful memories in Talent Zone.
Yeah.
So which is your favorite memory?
So many. But let me complete that. I wanted to say something.
They're so eager to ask questions. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know how many
But
questions.
before
I have.
we answer for this question, I want to say something about my partner. She's like, you know, you find sometimes you say that your husband is your life partner and all. For me, she is like the second partner of my life.
Yeah, so true.
And we balance so well. I mean, probably I would say I don't even balance that much with Pankaj, that I balance with Anu.
Oh, I know.
Because you only get time with her and then you can.
Yeah, but not easy, Sakshi. You know, it's not easy. Like you are friends, and then if you are doing something together, like, and you're probably showing it that you love each other too much. I'm not saying that you kids have fights and all that, but for us, it was quite a balancing thing. Like something I'm good at it, and something she's very good at it. Like sometimes I get panicked, I get worried, and she comes and it's okay, Dina, gradually it will happen.
And I think also in a venture like Talent Zone or any venture, I think there are so many aspects, you know, apart from what we do on ground, even the back end things.
Oh yeah.
There are so many things. So even there also I think we never in fact sat and discussed also कि तू ये कर या मैं ये करूँ. It all kind of just fell in place. So I think that.
And then the best thing is about Anu, you know, for any profession like this, or I would say a venture like Talent Zone, you really have to be passionate about what you're doing. You know, no matter it's art or no matter it's a cooking or kids or dance or whatever. But then probably we both think very same. We think alike that every time whatever we commit to parents, we commit to ourselves. We do always extra, or we give more than 100% to that commitment. So that always, you know, it's not like Salman Khan ki commitment kar di to kar di. But yeah, we are more than Salman Khan ki jo commitment kar di usse bhi zyada
kar di. Exactly. I think that was a good one. Yeah. So yeah. So
plus one more thing that we don't interfere.
I know, we don't interfere. And so basically when, you know, when two people work on any venture together, it is a tendency that you tend to interfere, or, you know, you tend to give your own opinion about that. And so I think in that sense, in our case, that never happened, and that I guess is the biggest strength of this partnership, that we know our space, we give each other our space, and we at the same time do discuss as well. It's not that we just leave it to each other. So that perfect balance is there.
Okay, so you have many memories in Talent Zone.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory?
Favorite memory? It's a difficult question.
What's your favorite memory? Can you choose?
My favorite memory was that lizard one. Same. Or as it lizard, we have answered. Now it's your chance to tell.
Lizard memory.
Yes.
Lizard memory. Oh my God! Everyone knows there was a lizard in Talent Zone Club on one day.
And this girl was jumping, including Anu auntie, but they almost were at beautiful people.
It's like, what the hell is happening?
Just a lizard.
And behind the speaker, and everyone was still
And constantly during the class, you all were like, instead of concentrating on what is happening, वो lizard वही है क्या आंटी? वो अब वहाँ से काम चला गया.
We were speaking. तो हमने अपनी बोल दी मेमोरी फेवरेट. अब आपकी बारी है.
Okay, हमारी तो we have so many, as I said, you know. In fact, when we started, like, let's start from the beginning. It's like, you know, we started the summer camp.
Our first day. We made those stamps and
Actually, we had
castle cake
castle cake
and the scrapbook which we made.
There
And those
are a lot of
pipe
memories,
cleaner
yeah,
glasses.
a lot of
Oh,
memories. I think even the things like when we used to go and the kids used to come before time, that was also, even though it was not a part of talent zone as such, but the things
We used to
go
go
behind
by,
it.
time was 10 o'clock and then we used to go by 9:45 and first day we saw, okay, 2 kids already there. Then next day 4 more kids. Then next day 10 kids. Like, all of you are coming at 9:45. Let the room be clean first. No, Auntie, let's go in.
Yes, so excited used to be, and used to be like, and every day we knew that we had to reach like quite early because we understood that kids to आएंगे ही 15 मिनट
All
पहले.
activities are very fun.
Of
Cooking.
course.
The way we made those bread bhai bale, I just
Oh,
remember that.
amazing that
I
was.
still make those.
Nice.
Yeah, and let me tell you, all the parents, mostly all the kids who came to ACC, they taught many other kids also
How
how
to
to
make
make the
dahi
dahi and every mom. Then after 15 days of time, mom started calling up and saying that, boss, enough of those dahi morning, evening.
सिर्फ बस दही भल्ले ही आ गए.
It's just eating dahi ballas.
So आपके पास memory नहीं है, आपके पास memories.
Memories हैं. But yeah, one
और
thing.
वो भी सारे.
Yeah. And yeah, but one thing which was very overwhelming for me was, when you all performed on Maa Tujhe Salam, when we had the performance for the parents, that was a very overwhelming moment for me because I always had this dream of, teaching dance on that song to someone, and it was a different style for you all. You were doing Indian contemporary, and I was thinking that, oh my God, whether the kids can actually pull it off, but you all were amazing. So I
The song
actually.
is so nice, so we can't do anything bad.
And I remember everyone had gone quiet that time in the
I
room.
had goosebumps.
And while I was dancing, each and every second of mine, my heart was beating faster, and like my brain was telling, you have to do it, you have to do it. You should be proud to be an Indian.
So nice.
Well, as you know, we all love talent zone.
Yes.
So, what's the secret behind its success?
Let's keep it a secret. Otherwise, everyone will steal the
No idea of talent.
Yeah. No, of
We'll not
course,
tell you.
there are secrets.
The most important thing is our passion.
Yes, I get you.
Yeah.
I think passion is very important
Yes.
in anything you do, and in our case, we both were equally, like focused, and we had that passion that we have to do something good. And I think when you do something with kids, you get that added responsibility as well, that we never treated it like a business. For us, it was, we have to do good work, and we have to ensure that we are making better individuals out of the kids that we are working on, and teaching them better things. So because of, I think, that focus, I guess that is definitely one of the biggest reasons for the success.
And then you see the response, when you work with kids, you see the response, you see the
Of course.
attachment. It was the,
Bonding as well,
bonding.
yeah.
When we go down, kids come, they hug, they say, wow, Reena auntie, see there, Anu auntie, see there, Reena auntie. I mean, that is the
So,
most.
we just shout, Reena auntie,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
anyone comes late. Like Sakshi also came that day. We all see, and then we all shout that Sakshi's coming. Then
Yeah.
I think that is the biggest achievement, and probably that was the energy booster also.
Yes,
Every
of
time
course.
we see
Of
kids,
course.
they show the affection, they show the their eagerness to come to talent zone. So we have to work hard for anything.
For
And
sure.
my energy booster was talent. I just love
the
talent.
activities, still we do those.
Yeah.
We remember and we then tell Mama, let's
Still make the evil laugh.
And then like school
Oh my
के
God.
talent zone आना है तो
People
आना
will
है.
ban
Wait,
people.
school के बाद ना studies ready to the harvest.
See, this is what is motivating.
After
We
school,
need
I
to
just
think
be
about
ready
doing
in a
anything
rush
else
and
apart
then go
from
to talent.
talent zone, because when we listen from kids like you, not only you, younger kids also.
Rajit,
Many,
In fact, even younger. We thought, I think
Yeah.
now the batch you are taking has like 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years old.
One.
Yeah, and the kids come, mom comes and they say that, they are not ready to go to school, but then they
They're
go
ready
to
for
school
the talent.
because they have talent zone in evening, and mom will send them to talent zone.
And
And then
Tuesdays and
generally-
Thursdays they have to lie that आज रात को talent zone है.
Yeah. But
That
that
happens, yeah.
talent zone का नाम होना चाहिए था मस्ती क्लब.
Oh wow. Shall we have a suggestion also on the name? Good, we'll consider that.
And see, we want to build that. You know, I see a spark in your eyes, Sakshi, Sia's eyes, and Simon, your eyes, because you kind of so attached with us, and then you started thinking so independently that you just said you have just kept a name of a venture, just like a Masti Zone. No other kid probably would even think about it, that okay, let's keep a name of a venture like this. So I really love this in you. Maybe just we are blessed to have you, or it's a vice versa. But it is definitely the response you give,
of course, yes.
that is always motivation factor for us.
For sure.
We felt wonderful listening to you, and one thing we all would like to say, we love
Talent Zone and we want to continue it for our whole life.
Whole life. Thank you so much. In fact, we want that you should have your own mini talent zone.
Yeah, that's
and
inside.
We will assist you there.
Actually, in fact, I think we should take this opportunity to tell the parents that encourage your kids in the creative fields. You never know, they might make their own talent zone someday, because though things are changing today, I think it's still, art is not really given that much importance. It's the focus is always, studies. Studies, of course, is important, but give equal importance to art. Whatever your child may like, dancing or craft, or there could be different things, and they may not necessarily make a career. That's a different thing. But then, give that importance. Let them cultivate it, not just a hobby, but let them pursue it probably as a passion, and as a medium to become a better individual, because you get a medium to vent out your emotions also. It's interesting that a lot of times people ask me, "Yeah, तुझे कभी गुस्सा नहीं आता?" and all that, and I realize that probably it's because of my dance, honestly. Because if sometimes you're sad, you can dance and you feel better.
Yeah,
if you're angry, or you do craft, anything, whatever you enjoy.
If you don't do dance good and your passion is singing,
Exactly. So you feel better. Exactly.
You feel better in your passion. If you feel angry, you just do whatever your passion is. You'll start feeling better.
Exactly.
if you have a fight, हो जाता है. Like first I was like angry, now I'm peace because this was my passion.
Wow, that's great.
Actually,
How old are you, Sakshi? How old are you? 9. And Sia?
8.
And Simon?
8.
So just see,
I know.
8-year kids talking about passion, talking about freedom, talking about.
I mean, I can't imagine we were not even.
And reminding me of freedom, Talent Zone is a place where we get our own freedom.
Yes.
Whatever we want to do, we do that.
Oh, so sweet.
Given a choice, you'll not go to school, but you'll.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Actually, हमको ना Talent Zone as our school.
आना है तो आना है, अगर नहीं आना है तो फिर भी आना है.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and we never, in fact, expected that you all will be able to
And even
talk to us like this.
And you will cherish this moment forever when you grow, and then you will see that this was the first talk show. You made so many videos, I have seen them.
YouTube